Good morning, everybody. They say sometimes the best lessons are taught with a visual example. Let's say this tree trunk represents Mama Cora, right? And from her, all of these other branches just sprout, which is us. Now, somewhere in there is two branches. Excuse me, I had to clear my hands. But like I said, this tree trunk represents Mama Cora. And through her, all of these other branches of life sprouted. Somewhere in there, you lie, just like I lie. What branch may differ from my branch, but we all are part of this same trunk of tree called Mama Cora, right? But in that tree, through all of these branches. Now, this branch right here, let's call that branch Hattie. That's the Hattie bark cell branch of life coming off of Cora. And for all intents and purposes, we'll call this branch Lucille. And this is all of the life branched out of Lucille's branch of life. Now, as we can see, Hattie's branch continues straight out, sprout, no breaks. But when we look at the Lucille branch, it's cracked. And that represents something that I've been trying to say, that two of Lucille kids came to live with Hattie's branch, right? And now, as we follow Hattie's branch, you'll find out something that is important to note, right? It's a branch. Now let's follow this branch down here, which is Hattie's offspring, Hattie's bloodline, right? Get all the way down here, look, all the way down to the future of us. And then we get to this spot, right here. We get to this spot right here. And this is the critical point in this branch, right? For some reason, that branch is not extended out. There's something holding this branch from sprouting out. And as you can see, there's another branch, got it locked in place, right? And now, this is what I've been trying to say. Although we come from the same tree, some branches could affect the growth and life of other branches. Now, if we trace this branch back This one right here. I'm talking about this one. This in particular one. This right here. If we trace that branch all the way back, right, we'll see that it goes up, goes up, goes up, and guess what? It goes right back into that branch we called earlier Lucille's. So, for those of us that can't understand what I'm saying, the branch that Lucille split by sending 2 of her kids to live with Hattie has caused Hattie's branch to be stuck. Now, it's funny how I found this, because I wasn't looking for it. I was just walking down the block, and I happened to notice something. You know, going back to that old saying of, if you see something, say something. Well, this is a perfect example of what I mean when I say it's not right, and it's nowhere normal that this should be the case. This should not be the case. You know, that branch, had it not been split, right? That branch, had it not been split decades ago, let's follow the direction of its natural course. See? And you'll see that branch's natural course. Let me step over. If you see that branch's natural course is pointing in a whole different direction. And look, ironically, everything on that branch, on that side, is flourishing. Everything. This is God's way of showing me something that I've been firmly trying to establish with my own kin, who sometimes just don't get it. But that branch that's laying out there, right? It's laying way out there. That branch comes from Lucille's branch. And that's for all my Philly relatives. Yo, man, y'all are in a space that's where y'all was supposed to be. It's right there, it's showing you. Going back up to the tree. And this branch, it's out here, is nowhere. Is going back to one of those old sentiments. One of these things doesn't belong, well, this branch doesn't belong impinging on this branch of life. And we've been trying to make that right for so many years that Hattie's branch needs to be restored. We were solid. We are a good branch. I'm not saying that Lucille's branch ain't good, but everyone must admit there was a split. 2 of her kids grew up in Brooklyn. One of them has been deceased for some time. R.I.P. to Chucky. But everything else is completely unnatural about this branch. Even how it actually has grown to rest on a branch that should have been out of reach. So again, this is the tree of Cora, Barksdale, Grimes, and I'm just here, like a brother of mine's by the name of Dan Calloway, to make you think, to make you realize, because we all come from this. We all come from this tree called Cora Grimes, Cora Barksdale, Mama Cora, whatever you want to call her, Granny, Grandma. We've been blessed to have such a connection amongst ourselves. But now I need those in my tree of life to realize when I say this has to be corrected. I just showed you visually what I mean. And once again, I'll show you. This tree right here, this branch right here is Hattie's. This branch right here is Lucille's. This line right here, out of place, is holding this branch right here down. And we need to fix that. We need to fix that as soon as possible. Granny didn't fix it before she left, so now it's up to me to straighten it out. Thank you for watching, and may you have learned something anytime. Goodbye.